everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and I'm here for a release. It's a small one, but I have other stuff to share with you as well. So I'm selling this beautiful frame. It doesn't have a glass. It's a hand-colored image. I loved it. I put some little pearls here. It's almost 6 by 6. And it's pretty heavy, and yeah, I loved it, but now I'm thinking it needs to go, so yeah, I'm letting it go. So that is going to be for sale. It's a one of a kind, because obviously I'm not going to find this frame again ever. I've got 2 sets of the painty rectangles, little rectangles stickers. I've got 1 set of the painty yellow and green but in circles, and then I have 1 set of the painty pink in rectangle and 1 in the circles. And by the way, if you purchase, like, I took a picture of one of those sets, but since there's 2 sets, the pictures and what you get might be a bit different. And then I have 1 set of these that I made while I made the gift for my colleague. So I have 1 set of the gray, silver, and black painty rectangles. Then I made something a bit different. I made 2 sets of these, 1 in green and 1 in pink. The pink has some beautiful gold on it. So I made the cover, and inside you've got 5 cards, and you will see eventually how I made these. These have been stamped and then watercolored. So they're all different, obviously, because it's handmade. So these are all the cards that go inside, and obviously once you use the cards or you remove them, well, you're left with this, which you can make a little journal out of. So that was my thinking behind making these sets. And so that's the pink one. And I left it big because obviously if you make a journal, you're going to want to have some space. So then there's this one, which is in the green and yellows and blues. Then for this one, the cards measure 5.5 by 4. This one, the cards measure 5.25 by 4. So yeah, it's always a bit different. This one has flowers on them from my book of flowers. So there's also 5 cards. And so that's the green one. So those are the items that I've made, and I've made a bunch of these. The rectangle ones measure about 1.5 by 1.25, and I've used my painty method to make them, and then I've put a little word, and I also varnished them with my Liquitex varnish, and just so to protect it. It does come with a keychain, and I will be putting it with it, but not together like this because I want to save on the postage. So you have this one, which is treasure, then this one, which says artist, love, journey, imagine, believe, create, dreams, discover, art, and friends. So obviously these are all unique. They're not going to be very expensive, but I didn't want, I need to be able to at least cover the price of the listing on Etsy, because that's pretty expensive, and it's the listing, and then obviously when you make the sale they take a percentage out of it, and if there's also the credit card fee, and now the percentage to even make money on the shipping that I charge, which I don't charge a lot for shipping. I only charge what it costs me, so it's really annoying. The other thing that I'm doing, and I can't share all with you guys because I've got this huge bin of stamps. I'm destashing some of my stamps. I'm sorry, swallowed wrong. This is very hard for me because I love my art supplies, and so letting some of them go is not easy. But those need to find a better home because I'm just not using them. So there's some that have embossing folders and stamps. There's all kinds of stamps. Some I've used, some I haven't used. Like this one I've never used. So these will all be listed under a tab of Destash, and I will not be putting them too expensive because I really want them gone. But at the same time, like I said, I need to at least cover my charges, and obviously I spend a lot of money on them, so I would like to at least recover a little bit of the money that I spent. But they're going to be very affordable. Obviously the bigger ones are going to be a little bit more expensive than the smaller ones. I was thinking, like, for the smaller ones, the really tiny one might be $1.50, and the other ones, those sets of 2, I was thinking about $2. So to give you an idea, so go and check that out, and I will see you guys soon. Bye everyone.